feeling, right? You're in a situation where you either bite your tongue and feel like a total pushover, or you come on way too strong and feel like a bully. It's a trap we all fall into. But what if there was a third way, a kind of powerful middle ground that commands respect without you having to demand it? Well, that's exactly what we're breaking down today. Calm, assertive energy. Okay, let's just get right into this. A lot of the time, we feel like we have to pick a lane. You're in a tense meeting or maybe a difficult conversation with someone, and you can either be passive, just cross your fingers and hope it goes okay, or you can be aggressive and try to force the outcome you want. We've all been there, and let's be honest, neither of those feels all that great, or works out in the long run. But is that really it? Is that the whole picture?
The good news is, no, that is not the full picture. That choice between being a pushover and a bully, it's a false one. There is a much more effective, much more powerful middle ground. It's a state of being that just radiates confidence and control. And here's the best part. It's something anyone can learn. So let's put a name to this thing. Let's define what this middle ground actually is. It's a concept that you'll see pop up in everything from, believe it or not, animal behavior to executive leadership coaching. And it's called calm, assertive energy.
So here's the core idea, and this is really important. It's not about controlling other people. It's about being in complete control of yourself. It's a mindset where your own internal state is so stable that it projects this feeling of safety and authority. And what happens? Other people, and yeah, even animals, they just naturally feel secure and are actually willing to follow your lead. This whole concept really stands on two pillars. You can't have one without the other. On one side, you've got calm. That's your internal state. Think of it like your foundation. It's getting rid of all those noisy emotions like anxiety or impatience. Then, on the other side, you've got assertive. This is your external presence, and this isn't about being loud or aggressive. It's about a quiet certainty, clear boundaries. The real magic happens when you put those two together. And this slide, wow, it just lays out the difference perfectly. Let's just follow that calm, assertive column down. Your tone, it's steady and firm. Your body, upright but relaxed. But look at the mindset. This is key. It's not, I'm in charge or else, and it's not, oh man, I hope this goes okay. It's a simple, powerful, I've got this. Now check out that bottom row, the result. That calm, assertive mindset leads directly to respect and trust. The other two, fear, resentment, or just being totally ignored. Okay, so we know what it is, but why is it so incredibly effective? I mean, what's the secret sauce? Well, it turns out there's a deep, almost biological reason that we respond so strongly to this type of energy. Think about it like a pack dynamic, and this applies whether you're in a boardroom or just with your family. If you're projecting anxiety, the whole group starts to feel unsafe. If you project aggression, everyone gets defensive. But when you project calm assertiveness, you're signaling stability and authority without picking a fight. It gives everyone else permission to just relax, to trust you, and to follow your lead. You become the stable center of the room. All right, this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually do it? How do you build it? Let's get into the practical side of things with a toolkit. We're going to break it down into 3 really actionable steps you can start practicing literally today. So here's our roadmap. First up, we're going to focus on mastering your body, all those nonverbal signals you're sending out. Second, we'll tackle mastering your words, the specific language you choose to use. And finally, we'll cover how to master those really tense moments, when emotions are running high. Let's start with your body. First, the V posture, shoulders back and down. This doesn't just look confident, it literally opens up your airway for a deeper, more resonant voice. Next, the power pause. This one is so simple, but so effective. Before you reply to anything stressful, just wait 2 seconds. That little bit of silence is a total power move. It shows you're processing, not just reacting. Then there's the 70-30 rule for eye contact, to keep you engaged without staring somebody down. And last, keep your hands visible. It's a really simple subconscious signal of honesty and openness. Now, let's talk about your words. The key here is to swap out passive or questioning language for firm, declarative statements. Just look at these examples. Instead of apologizing when you're interrupted with, "Sorry, I wasn't finished," you simply state, "One moment, I'd like to finish this thought." Instead of waffling on a tight deadline, you give a clear, confident boundary. "I can have this to you by Thursday." See the difference? It's direct, it's respectful, and it leaves zero room for confusion. All right, this is where we get into the advanced stuff. When things get heated, you can be the one to hit the reset button for the entire room. If someone's raising their voice, Don't shout back, but don't whisper either. Match their volume for just a second so they feel heard, and then gradually lower yours. It's amazing how often they'll subconsciously match you. Use I statements to set boundaries without placing blame. And my personal favorite, the nod and hold. After someone makes a really heated point, just nod once, slowly, and then hold the silence. It says, I heard you, I'm not afraid of your anger, and I am in control. So where do people actually go to learn these skills? Because this isn't just some pop psychology concept. This exact skill set is taught in some very serious, very demanding environments. I mean, you see it in Toastmasters, where people learn to command a room. You see it in martial arts like Aikido and Jiu-Jitsu, which are literally about the art of staying calm under attack. Dale Carnegie courses, they're practically built around this idea of being assertive without being a jerk. Top business schools like Wharton and Cornell have executive presence programs dedicated to it. And maybe the ultimate test? Natural horsemanship. You simply cannot fake calm energy with a 1,200-pound animal. They are the ultimate no-lie mirror for what you're really feeling. And that brings us to what is maybe the most critical takeaway from this entire explainer. You can practice the body language, you can memorize the scripts, but you can't fake this for long. If on the inside you're screaming, I am calm, your body will always give you away. True, sustainable, calm assertiveness has to start with genuine self-regulation. It's got to be real. So at the end of the day, this whole thing isn't about learning to dominate a conversation or win every single argument. It's not about being the loudest or the most aggressive person in the room. It's about becoming the most grounded. The person who is so in control of their own state that they become a source of stability for everyone else. And the question I want to leave you with is, are you?